Hello, friend. How are you? I think I want to paint some sunflowers tonight. What do you think? Does it sound fun? All right, let me get some colors. I got me some a black mixed media pad. And it says black drawing, so I'm hoping it won't go through too bad because it's not quite as thick as some of the others, but I think it'll be okay. So I'm going to grab me some yellow and some green. It's not any of them the one that I wanted. Okay, there's the sap green that I wanted. And nope. Daffodil and lemon custard. There's another green one somewhere. Anyway. Bless you! Okay. And I did not have the terracotta the other day, which was what I was wanting or needing. So I got some today. How is everybody? What are you up to tonight? Been kind of running around all day, finally getting to stop and take a look at what I want to do and where I'm at. Maybe it's this one and that one. I don't know. Maybe it's that one. Anyway, okay, so I have terracotta. We have toasted terracotta. And we have Pueblo. I'm trying to remember if it was Pueblo that I needed or toasted terracotta. I got all three of them when I saw them at the stores. I was like, I remember hearing all three of these names. I am pretty sure it is Pueblo that I want right now. So I'm going to put these back here. I've got me some floating medium in case I want it. And this. What did I have with it? What did I have with it? My brain is flaking out about what color I had with this. I need it to be quiet and let me look at what I'm looking at. So anyway, I guess I went too fast. I should have looked and seen what color it was that I was looking for. I remember that I used this as a highlight, and I'm trying to remember what I used it as a highlight with. Citrus green. Okay, I want that citrus green. I do want the other one. There it is. Burnt umber. That was the other one. Burnt umber was the other one. Okay. It's like I know I put it on the two of them, and I just didn't have. It's like I've got it written down here. Come on, help me out here. Help me out here. Let me figure it out. Okay. So, I have a scruffy brush, and I'm going to do some bigger ones because I want some bigger ones. Going to turn it like this because I am right-handed and I don't want those in my way. So what I'm going to do is start with my burnt umber and my Pueblo, and these are folk art brand. Let me make sure that one's mixed up good. These are folk art brand paints. They're a little bit thicker than some of the other craft paints, but they do a great job. And this is a scruffy brush. It's kind of like a flat brush. It's just been cut really short, and you're intentionally pushing it all out. The first few times you use it, when you first get it, you got to intentionally push them out to get them where they look kind of scruffy. That's why it's called a scruffy. And I'm going to dab this one all over this and get it all over that and work it in pretty good. And then we're going to add a little bit of the orange there on the tip, the Pueblo. Now, I did some with orange the other day and they turned out really cute. All right, we're going to start in a circle. We're going to kind of come and we're just bouncing up and down. And we're coming back around. It's going to look kind of like a donut. Not exactly like a donut, but it might favor a glazed donut when we get done. Okay, I'm trying to get this loaded on this brush the way I want. There we go. Now it's coming along. All right, see how we've got a little circle and it kind of looks like the... Okay, I'm going to set that one right here. And then I'm going to get... Do I want my big one or do I want the 16? That's a 10. That's not my 16. There's a 12. Do I want the 12 or do I want this? Let's do big. Let's do big. Okay, I'm going to put some daffodil on here. I don't have a second yellow that really does a big... I guess I need to get me some yellow ochre because it's apparently a little bit darker. So I'm going to work it into my brush a little bit. So what do you guys think about some weekly paint flowers? I'm thinking about working on learning more. Now it's important that we do this while it's still kind of damp so we can get some of those streaks. I don't know how well you can see it. I think you can see it pretty well. There's a little bit of that Pueblo streaking up in there, and we kind of want it to because it's going to add to our flower here. We're going to come having trouble connect. Okay, so hopefully you didn't lose me too long. Too bad. We're standing our brush up on the chisel edge, on the flat edge, and we're pushing down and starting, and then we're kind of lifting and twisting at the same time. Okay, I'm going to get some more on my brush. Kind of went over those because they didn't look very dark. Don't think it really is going to be a massive deal. Okay. I'm thinking about doing some paint flower tutorials once or twice a week. What do you guys think? Y'all let me know if y'all be interested in that. Okay, I think I'm going to take my scruffy right quick and hit some of the edge of this so it'll be wet still. Because we want it to be wet as we come through, right? We want it to be wet as we're coming through. That one's probably a little long. Oh, there we go. Now, we can take and bounce in here a little bit more of the If we didn't like, there wasn't enough streakage in there, we can come back and pull through some of that and get just a little bit more of that wet coming through there. That one's a little bit of a thick one. There we go. Now we're getting some real pretty streaks in there. Remember, sunflowers have loads of petals and loads of layers, so don't be afraid to just kind of keep coming through and dragging them through there. So now I'm going to go back around one more time. Now, if you get faster, you don't have to go over it as many times, but I'm still kind of slow and I'm working on getting faster. Now, let's set that right there for a minute. I'm going to get some of this off of this one because this is still really thick. I'm going to set it over here too. And then I'm going to grab a slightly smaller brush because I want just a few smaller leaves. Kind of where it's maybe twisting the wrong direction. A little one coming up. There we go. Just one or two small ones. We don't need a whole bunch. But just a couple. Okay, that one I just kind of messed up, so fix it. You get the paint back over it. It's real simple. And then we come back over here with this. We grab this one. We fix it. We have loads of color on that one. And we have a little bit over there. I like that. Now I'm going to grab this big yellow one again because this one right here, don't like the way it globbed. But we can fix that real easy right there. All right. Okay, so I've got those all running. I'm loving them. All right, so I'm going to use my number 12. I'm kind of cleaning all the paint out of them right now. And out of it so that I can get some green in it. I don't want the yellow in it. I don't want it really bright with yellow. I'm going to take the sap green. Okay. Which is a pretty dark green. And I'm going to take some of the citrus yellow green. Oh, that was really smart. I somehow managed to shoot it on me as I was opening the container. Now, if things aren't going smooth enough for you, you can get some floating medium, and it'll help it to glide a little bit. But I did several of these in odd colors the other day, just because I was messing with them, trying to. I'm getting some of both greens on my brush. I'm working it in. And we are going to come from under here in this. I do not have enough on there. Obviously, I do not. We're going to come from here. We're going to kind of twist it. I want the light green, the citron green to kind of be the light highlight there. Trying to get it to highlight as we're coming down. Come on. No, I don't want green over that green over there. I want that green over there. Okay. So there we go. Now, where's my leaf? Okay. I was pretty sure I had the leaves right, but I did not remember. Okay. So now we're going to do okay, so I'm going to start here and here. Whoop, I turned it the wrong way. Okay, now I got myself turned around. Had the wrong color on the wrong side. Drug it through both colors. Okay, now I want the dark green on the outside for both directions. So I'm going this way. I'm actually going to make it a little bit longer so I can make it a little bit narrower. And then I'm going to turn it so that the dark is on the outside again. And I'm going to come up. Okay, dark is on the outside. Light is on the inside. And I'm going to do another one. I've obviously got more paint in my brush going one direction where I'm not painting it back and forth with both. And it's staying up higher in my brush. Kind of thick up there on that one side. Oops, I did it again. I drug the dark green through the light green side. All right, here we go. Flip it around and bring it up. Now, we should be able to kind of come back like this. And come back down the center of it. I'm still working on getting all this down, but I thought, as I'm learning, I could maybe share with y'all that those that were interested, some sunflowers or some flowers as I'm learning them. And I'm just wondering if anybody would be interested. Okay. I'm really not loving this leaf. So I'm going to do it again. There's not enough dark green on that side. Interesting. Got loads of the light green in there, but it doesn't have that much of the dark green. Okay, I'm going to grab just a little bit more on that. We're going to pull our stem down. All right. So, what do you think? It's a sunflower. All right. So, I'm going to probably be starting to try and do some tutorials on flowers as I have learned them myself. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you had a great night. I look forward to talking to you again soon.